Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video I want to tell you exactly if you should be doing the Mentzer program or not. Alright, I'll give you many options and you'll see where you stand, where you fit, and then you'll know if that workout plan will be good for you or not. Alright, whether you're natural, whether you're enhanced, whether you've been training for 10 years, you just started working out, well, all those little things will give you an idea depending on if you should be doing it or not. Let's start first by saying, if you're a beginner that just started working out, you just started lifting, you're new to the gym, all right? You just started lifting, you're new to the gym, you have a training plan that you want to follow, you like lifting weight, well, in this case, the Mentzer program could be a good option for you. Why? Because any volume, any intensity, your body will react well to it. The Mentzer style program, basically lower volume, high intensity, the frequency maybe 4 workouts a week, and he keeps the volume very low, so basically 40 minutes workout. So those could work for a beginner that just started training, because any stimulus will make your body feel good. Now, where I don't like seeing beginners doing the Mentzer program is when we say we gotta go to failure and push the intensity every single set. A lot of beginners don't master the movement well. Let's talk about a bench press. And in your mind, you gotta go to failure, you gotta push that intensity, you gotta go balls out every single set. But what's happening is that you're compensating now, you're doing the exercise wrong, but you're thinking that you have to really be giving your all and screaming and saliva coming out of your mouth, but now you're risking your injuries, and your risk of injury is pretty high. So that's what I would say. Master also the movement. Make sure that when you're going to failure and you're pushing the intensity high, well, make sure that you're not compensating, you're not putting your body at risk at this last rep, where I see people at the gym really pushing, but they're not doing themselves any good, all right? They're basically increasing their risk of injury by 100%, which is not ideal, and it's not going to do much for muscle growth. Now, when someone masters the movements, and you know when you're doing your bench, all right, my chest is pretty dead, now I'm starting to compensate with my shoulders, my traps, well, then they know that they have to put back the weight, all right, and not push it through. So you're a beginner, you just started, you want to get some quick results in, but you don't want to spend hours in the gym, and you master your form. Mentzer style workout can help you if you keep that intensity high. Number 2, if you've been training for 10 plus years, let's say 5 plus years at least, you've built that foundation. So you've already been doing kind of high volume workouts. You've been doing those long sessions and the high frequency weeks, and you've been putting the works in. You have that foundation, but now for a certain reason, you can't do any more frequency. You can't do any more 5 times a week. You can't be in the gym for an hour and a half every single day. You can't be spending that much time. Well, now the Mentzer program, because it's a lower volume program, will help you maintain. All right, will it help you make new gains? I don't think so, because you've been training for so long and you built that foundation. Now with lower volume, I don't know, it could, but is it the ideal way of keep progressing? Not really. It could definitely help you still see results, but it's mostly very good to maintain also. All right, yes, the factor that you're resting a bit more might help you with your strength, pushing more weight, pushing more loads. But for your hypertrophy, I like high frequency, high volume. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But if you're someone that's been training for a little while, you build that foundation, well, the Mentzer program will definitely help you maintain all you've built. And because you have that foundation already, the train is already kind of going, well, it's easy for you to keep going with the Mentzer style workout, and you're spending less time, less investment, and you have more return on your investment. All right. Now, let's say you're over your beginner gains phase. So you've been training maybe for a year, 9 months, 10 months, a year, 16 months, whatever it is. And a year and a half later, you don't progress anymore. You've been plateauing from the Mentzer program. All right. So then your body needs a little bit more stimulus. You've been training for, let's say, 4 days a week, 40 minutes each session. Now your body can handle a little bit more. Your body handles workout session as we handle any kind of stress. All right, so your body can slowly increase the tolerance for the training sessions, and the stress we're facing. So now instead of doing 4 workouts a week, maybe you can increase the frequency to 5. Instead of doing 4 40-minute, you can do 50-minute sessions. Instead of doing 1 or 2 sets per working sets per exercise, increase that to 3 or 4. Give your body a little bit more stimulus, and it goes gradually. We don't go from doing 40-minute session to 2-hour sessions, but we increase it gradually and seeing how the body reacts. All right, if you wake up every single day full of energy, you're in your mid-20s. All right, every single day you wake up full of energy, ready to go, but you're doing the Mentzer style workout, so you just can't do 40 minutes at the gym and you gotta rest the whole day. So today is your rest day again, so you're not doing anything. Well, it's a waste of energy. All right, you should be training, you should be building that foundation, you should be in the gym, spending those hours in the gym. I'm not saying doing 3 hours workout, but you could do 60, 75 minutes, 90 minutes workout. Why not? All right, give your body what your body's asking for. If you feel like you have that energy, you have that strength, you leave the gym after your Mentzer style program and you still have the energy, why stop at 40 minutes? Give your body more. The more you do to a certain point, the more you will get. All right, of course with bodybuilding we have this idea of overtraining, but people over exaggerate that and they're too scared of overtraining, so they undertrain. All right, so that's it. The Mentzer style program could work if you've built that foundation already to maintain, if you're starting because your body will react well. But if you're in the middle and you're building that foundation, you're still going, you have all the energy and you really want to put the work and the hours in the gym, well, I won't recommend you to do that. I would recommend you to do higher volume, higher frequency, maybe go 5 or 6 times a week. If you feel like every day you wake up, you're ready to go 5 or 6 times a week, your body still recovers, all right? The rest of the day, at night, on your rest day, depending on how you're eating also, making sure you're prioritizing your food, all right? But the body can take a lot more than what people think. And I would say keep a higher volume training plan. Like I said, gradually build it up. So people start with 40 minutes, go to 60 minutes of weight, and then if you feel good, 70 minutes of weight. All right, at a certain point we have to stop. Of course, we can't just keep increasing it, because then we have the law of diminishing return. You start putting too much stress on your body, but your body adapts to that stress as anything in life. Let's say someone that's been working 8-hour shifts all his life, all right, in a kitchen as a cook, super stressed, but he's used to it. He's been doing 8-hour shifts forever, so now he goes there. 8 hours is pretty much nothing. We ask him to do 9 hours today, so he does 1 extra hour. Not too big of a deal. He was a little bit stressed, but he was still able to handle it. Now let's compare that to someone who's just been doing 4 hours shifts. He's a part-timer. He comes, he cuts a bit onions, he doesn't get much stress, but 4 hours, it's his stop. If we tell him the next day, hey, you gotta come and do 10-hour shifts, well, he'll be super stressed, of course, and he just feel all over the place. All right, go gradually. Give your body a little bit more stress. There's a book called Stress for Success, actually, that speaks about that, and your body will handle it well. And there you go, guys. Mentzer style program, some of my thoughts. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to follow. Ciao.